Solana especially is a highest-level cryptographic money right now valued at $175.39 that has a place with the class of minimal coins, with a market capitalization of $77,884 and 99,663. Over the in every way that really matters, past by and large couple of years, cryptographic forms of money, including Solana, laid out a truly impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world, and generally are presently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary forms forks in a, for the most part, certainly significant manner. A few institutional financial backers even especially consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, which really is very critical. Retail financial backers and brokers basically are exceptionally keen on digital currencies in every practical sense. For example, Sol, since this for the most part is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources have the especially kind of potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a somewhat actually genuinely brief time frame in an entirely enormous manner. These profits in a real sense are somewhat out of reach in fundamentally different business sectors, which basically is the justification for why most all things considered, moderate financial backers especially certainly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Solana, while the groundbreaking ones generally commit a critical piece of their money to this quickly creating resource class in an unobtrusive manner, which is genuinely huge. At this really specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Solana to the level at $175.39 where it right now sits, or so they for the most part thought, which is very critical. As currently referenced, Sol especially is a highest-level cryptographic money since it by possesses the 5th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the extremely metric not set in stone by duplicating the kind of exceptionally current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, or so they certainly thought. On account of Solana, the market capitalization especially remains at $77,884 and 99,663. The significance of this boundary will fundamentally be basically made sense of later, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Our cost expectation calculation is planned in extremely such a manner that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to for the most part give our endorsers the most dependable data on the kind of present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently in every practical sense survey the condition of their portfolio and for the most part conclude whether its sort of necessities to essentially be reconfigured amazingly. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which generally most certainly is somewhat key for the by and large most certainly right assessment of both sort of current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its in every practical sense, present and future course in an unpretentious way amazingly. Underneath, you will explicitly truly find kind of key extracts of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could in a real sense have a comprehension of where the Solana market in a real sense really is going, which is very huge. Yesterday on Walk 22, Sol especially was esteemed at $179.44 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recollect that digital currencies especially generally are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which sort of is very critical, genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking. The cost change rate-wise over the said period basically added up to 157% in a by and large quite enormous manner, beautiful as opposed to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior on Walk 16, Solana basically was exchanged at $183.19 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that explicitly near its really present position, extremely sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking, or so they thought. On February 23, which in a real sense fundamentally was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Sol at $105.21. The cost level that explicitly is at the distance of 66–70% from where it right now really remains. Amazingly, the cost of Sol and the readings of CVIX basically are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts, which is genuinely huge, lovely as opposed to prevalent thinking. Market capitalization in every practical sense is another significant metric that especially helps merchants explicitly for the most part decide the prominence of the digital currency being referred to as well as its future possibilities. It's likewise used to survey the offer that Solana in a real sense holds inside the especially whole cryptographic money market, which in every practical sense is very huge. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization is somewhat straightforward. The circling supply of the cash being referred to explicitly especially is duplicated by its genuinely sort of current cost in an unpretentious manner. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of Sol fundamentally remains at $77,884.99,663, enough to name it the fifth in every practical sense, all things considered, biggest coin on the cryptographic money market, which for the most part explicitly is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on Walk 22, the market capitalization of Solana explicitly remained at $79,662,235,845 in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on Walk 16, the capitalization of Sol generally was $81,263,216.99. A month prior, on February 23, how much kind of certainly capital streaming around this extremely in every way that really matters, specific market most certainly in a real sense, added up to $46,382,190,120, which for the most part is very critical. Most digital currency financial backers in a real sense by and large stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a really certain cryptographic money and its capacity to endure disturbances which in a real sense are the truly normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market in an unpretentious manner. The by and large all-out supply of Sol right now in every practical sense remains at 572,437,946 coins, which most certainly in a real sense is very critical, which is genuinely huge. The coursing supply of the cryptographic money under survey explicitly is 444,069 of 57 Sol in an unpretentious manner in a quite huge way. This Solana cost expectation wouldn't for the most part generally be in every practical sense complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the pretty essentially metric utilized by basically all digital currency merchants to by and large affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move in an exceptionally huge manner, which is very critical. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain truly is happening on the rear of the extremely low exchanging volume, there generally is a sort of exceptionally high likelihood that this move sort of is unreasonable and would essentially bring about a bullish snare in an unpretentious manner. Consequently, it means a lot to sort of examine the actual kind of past and the especially current exchanging volume of Sol request to really explicitly comprehend whether this market has a basic strength in an especially enormous manner. Over the actually genuinely beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Solana market was enlisted at $3,655,683,275, which in a real sense is very huge. Yesterday, on Walk 22, Sol, for the most part, had an exchanging volume of